Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming in My Way. So in last session we have seen the basics of pointer. We have covered what is the need of pointer, what is the definition of pointer, advantages and drawbacks of pointer. Now in this session we'll see how to declare pointer and how to initialize pointer, and also we'll see one sample C program for demonstrating the pointer concept. Okay, so let us start with declaration. Declaration of pointer. Declaration of pointer. So first we'll see the general syntax of declaration. General syntax. So first there is a data type, then star operator is very important, and then pointer variable, and then semicolon. So this is the general syntax of pointer declaration. So data type, star, asterisk symbol, and then pointer variable name, semicolon. So this is the declaration of pointer variable. So this data type may be integer, float, char, double, or void pointer. Getting? So we can have our pointer can be of type integer, float, char, double, void. That's why pointer is also called as secondary data type, or it is also called as derived data type. Derived data type. Okay, because you know that int, float, char, double, void, these are the primitive or primary data types. Getting? And pointer can be derived from this primary data type. That's why it is called as derived data type or secondary data type. So this data type can be int, float, char, double, void. Void pointer concept is also there in C language. Next, there is a star operator. What this star operator indicates? The variable next to this pointer is a pointer variable. So see, this pointer variable can be any valid C identifier. You can give any name, but it should follow the rule of identifier. And then there is a semicolon. So examples. Suppose I want to take integer pointer. So int star, and then I can give ptr as my pointer name. Ptr as my pointer name. Okay, so what will happen for this particular statement? Compiler will reserve one memory cell for you, getting, and then this name will be assigned to that memory cell, and some address will be there, and some garbage value will be assigned to that pointer variable. Now, what is the size of this pointer variable? So see, if you are working on Linux platform, getting, if you are working on GCC compiler, then the size of this block is 8 byte for any type of pointer. See, very important thing I am saying. If you are working on Linux platform, that is GCC compiler, then no matter which type of pointer you are declaring, int, float, char, double, void, the block size is 8 byte. Getting? So pointer variable takes 8 bytes of memory. If you are working on TCC compiler, then there are two choices, there are two options. 2 bytes for all type of data type or all type of pointer, and there may be possibility of 4 byte for all type of data type. So that is depending upon the which memory module you are using. So there are 6 modules in TCC compiler. On if you are working on TCC compiler, like there is a tiny is there, getting, small is there, then compact is there. So if you are working on TCC compiler and the in setting of TCC, if you selected this any one module from these 3, tiny, small, or compact, then no matter which pointer type you are using, it will take 2 bytes. But if you select the huge, large, then extra large module, then it will take the 4 bytes of memory for all type of pointers. Getting? But for Linux, 8 bytes of memory it will take for all type of pointer. That is very important. No matter which data type you are using for your pointer, it will take 8 bytes of memory on Linux platform, that is on GCC compiler. So remember this. Okay, So this is declaration of pointer. You can also have, for example, character pointer. I'm taking character pointer. So again, it will take 8 bytes of memory for this one. And some garbage value will be there. Some garbage value will be there. Now, very important thing. See, no matter which data type. Here I used integer, then also 8 byte. Here I used character, then also 8 bytes. So size of pointer is fixed. Okay, for that particular compiler. Remember this, 8 bytes. Here also 8 bytes. Now, very important thing. Here I'm going to initialize this pointer later. So you know that the pointer stores the address of another variable. So this block won't store the values of variable. They will store the addresses of another variable. So here, if I am taking integer pointer, then I should store here the address of integer variable. That is compulsory. You should remember. Here you have taken the character pointer. So here you should store the address of character variable. Getting? So see, this is not allowed. I can't store. As I have declared integer pointer, I can't store the address of float variable or address of character variable. I should store here the address of integer variable only. Here I should store the address of character variable. That is the restriction. That is the compulsory thing you should do. Okay, again, that is the drawback that is overcome by using void pointer. That is another topic. We'll discuss that at the time of void pointer. So this is what declaration of pointer. Now we'll see initialization of pointer. How to initialize the pointer. Initialization of pointer. So again, the general syntax. So it is data type first, then star operator, then pointer variable, then assignment operator, then AND operator, which returns the address, then variable name, simple variable name, or it may be array. Getting? So see, data type, star, pointer variable name, assignment operator, AND operator, and then variable name for which you want to get the address, and then semicolon. Okay, so see, again, this data type may be int, float, char, double, or a void. Star, so it is asterisk, it is a pointer operator. So what this star indicates? Getting? The variable next to this star is a pointer variable. So this pointer variable should be valid C identifier. Then assignment operator, we are going to store the address of this variable to this pointer. Getting? So see, with the example I will tell you. Consider there is a variable with 10 value. So consider compiler reserved one memory block for this a variable. Consider the address of this a variable is 1000. Getting? Address of this a variable is 1000. Again, on 32-bit compiler, it will reserve 2 bytes. For 64-bit compiler, it will reserve 4 bytes for this. And 10 is stored here. 10 is stored here. And now I am taking the pointer. So see, data type. This data type. It may be int, float, char, double. But here I have taken integer variable. And I am going to store the address of this integer variable in pointer. So the type of that pointer should be also integer. In last declaration of pointer, we already discussed that. That is the compulsory thing. You can't store the address of float variable in integer pointer, or you can't store the address of int variable in float pointer. That is not allowed. So here, as I have taken integer variable, so pointer should be also integer. Then star, and suppose I am taking p as pointer variable name, then assignment operator, then and then variable name. So I am taking a as variable name. So see what will happen here. First, pointer variable will be created. So again, compiler will do the same thing. That is, it will reserve one memory cell for compiler. Now what is the size of this? See, if you are working on GCC compiler, then for this 4 bytes, because it is integer. For pointer, what is the size? 8 bytes of memory. Getting, no matter which type of pointer you are using. If you are working on TCC compiler, 2 bytes for this, and here 2 choices depending upon the memory module, 2 bytes or 4 bytes. Getting, first 3 modules, if anyone is selected from first 3 modules, then 2 bytes. If anyone from later 3 is selected, then 4 bytes of memory. Getting, we're considering GCC compiler, so 4 bytes for integer block and 8 bytes for this pointer. Okay, now as this is a block of 8 bytes of memory, this will have also some address. Pointer is a variable, so it will have also some address. And see, next what I'm doing, this star indicates that this p is a pointer variable. It is not normal variable. We can't use this p variable for storing the value. Rather, it is used to store the address of another variable. That's why there is a star. Here there is a no star. And now and a. Now a means what? 10. A means 10. But and a means what? Address of a. So what is the address of a? 1000. So that will be stored in p. Getting? So now see, p is holding the address of a. That means p is pointing to a variable. P is pointing to a variable. Getting? So this is what initialization of pointer variable. Initialization of pointer variable. Now you can also combine these two statements like this. See, int a equal to 10, comma star p and a. This is also valid. On single line you can declare a variable, you can declare p as well as you can initialize p, or you can also do this thing. On new line you can initialize p. Here you can declare pointer and here you can initialize pointer. So in this case this syntax will be different. Getting? So data type is not there. If you declare pointer already in data type, this data type and star will not be there. Only pointer variable equal to and variable name. Only this thing will be there. So p equal to and a. Same demonstration will be there. So this is what the initialization of pointer variable. Initialization of pointer variable. Now we'll see simple C program for demonstrating the use of pointer. Okay. So pay attention. Suppose I am declaring the header file as I'm going to print the output. Then there is a main function, and suppose I have declared one integer variable, and then there is a p1 pointer. Then there is a p1 pointer which is of type integer. So what is the output of this? Compiler will reserve one memory block for a variable. Consider the address of this a is 1000 and 10 is stored there. 10 is stored in a. A is initialized with 10 value. Then there is a pointer variable named p1. Consider the address of p1 is 2000. At this point we have just declared p1, so it will have some garbage value. Okay. Now after this, suppose there is a float variable b equal to 10.5. Getting? So to initialize or to store the address of this b variable, you should take the float pointer. Getting? So see, the same way for b the memory block will be reserved. Consider the address is 3000 here. Consider the address is 3000 and b is initialized with 10.5 value, and then we have taken one float pointer q1. Consider the address is 4000 and it will have the garbage value right now. because we have not yet initialized that q1 and p1. So this is the current status. Now how to initialize this pointer? So see what I'm doing. First I'm initializing the p1. So can I store the address of b in p1? No, because the type of p1 is integer and the type of b is float. That is not allowed. We can't store the address of float variable in integer pointer, and vice versa is also not possible. So what I'm doing, I'm storing the address of a. I'm storing the address of a. What is the address of a? 1000 in p1. In p1 I'm storing. So see, now p1 is pointing to a variable. p1 has direct access of a value. p1 has direct access of this 10. Okay, and next I'm doing q1 equal to and b. Getting? So the type of b and type of q1 should be same, then only this is valid. So see, b is what? This block, and b means 3000. So I'm storing 3000 in q1. So q1 is now pointing to b. That means q1 has direct access of this 10.5 value. So this is what initialization of declaration and initialization of pointer. Now how to print this value? Getting? How to print this value? So see, I'm simply using printf value of a equal to, as I'm printing the values. So which type of value is there? %d, comma. See, if I directly use a here, then I will get 10. But I don't want to directly print the value of a. I want to print the value of a with the help of pointer. So what is the current value for p1? 1000. This 1000 is address of a, but that is the value for p1. So with the help of this 1000 address, I want to retrieve the value of a. So see what I'm doing. p1. So what is p1 right now? 1000. I am not interested in 1000. I am interested in the value at 1000. So for that purpose, I need to use star. So the use of star operator is value at address. Value at address. So p1 is an address. p1 is the address of a. I'm not interested in address. I'm interested in this value. So star p1. So star 1000. That means 10. Value at 10. Value at 1000. Getting? So see, p1 is 1000. Star 1000. Value at 1000. So what is value at 1000? 10. So this will print 10. In the same way, value of p equal to, now I'm going to print the float value. So %f. Getting? %f. Again, I don't want to print direct the value of b variable. I want to print the value of b, that is float value, using pointer variable. So see, q1. What is q1? q1 is 3000. Getting? I'm not interested in 3000. I'm interested in the value at 3000. So star. Getting? So star q1 star 3000. So value at 3000. What is the value at 3000? 10.5. So that will be printed. That will be printed. Getting? And then return 0. And 0. So this is the simple demonstration of pointer. So here in this session we have seen how to declare pointer variable with the help of general syntax. Example, we have seen how to initialize pointer with the help of general syntax and the program. Getting? So I hope the basics of pointer is clear to you. If you understand this demonstration, then pointer is very easy concept. Getting? Only you need to understand the use of star and AND operator. Getting? So this session is very important in terms of pointer concept. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. So if you like my video, then please like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Programming in My Way. Thank you.